What is up guys, Joe here, back with another video. Today I wanted to cover how to liquid stake the Avalanche token on the Benqi platform. So Benqi is a DeFi platform that offers liquid staking, and for staking your Avalanche token, you receive in turn a staked AVAX liquidity token. So this is a 1-to-1 ratio of LP token that's given to you as a receipt for providing liquidity to Benqi protocol. So for staking on Benqi protocol, you do earn 7% APR, and in turn you can take your staked AVAX and deposit the LP tokens in the staked AVAX and Avalanche pool within Trader Joe. And on here you can earn an extra 7% APR. So a grand total of 15% APR for liquid staking. So currently Avalanche is ranked number 4 in total value locked with over 11 billion locked in their protocol. And if we dig deeper, you do see that Benqi is ranked number 3 with an Avalanche, and there's over $1 billion locked in liquidity in the Benqi platform. So I'm super bullish on the Avalanche token, and on top of that, Benqi platform is a great way for you to stake your native AVAX tokens and start earning rewards. So today I wanted to cover a complete guide on how to liquid stake the Avalanche token within Benqi and Trader Joe and earn up to 15% APR. Let's get started. So right off the bat, the reason I recommend staking with Benqi is if you stake in the native Avalanche wallet, you will only earn 9% APR, and that does require the native Avalanche wallet, which requires a minimum of 25 AVAX tokens to stake. So I realize 25 tokens is out of reach for most of you. So Benqi and Trader Joe allows you to stake any amount. There's no minimum required. You will simply earn more for staking via Benqi and Trader Joe. It makes much more sense to use those platforms over the native Avalanche wallet. So to get started, you will need to install the Metamask wallet, and the website here is metamask.io, and on here you click on download now and go ahead and click on install Metamask for Chrome and simply add the extension. Click on this button here and the Metamask wallet will be installed on the top right corner here under your toolbar, and by default only the Ethereum mainnet is pre-installed, so you will have to manually add the Avalanche network, which is a simple process. So you would simply go to support.avax.network, and on here it gives you a step-by-step guide on how to add the Avalanche network. So back to Metamask, click on your network options here and click on add network, and on here you would simply plug in all the various sections into the corresponding fields on Metamask: the network name, RPC, chain ID, currency symbol, URL, and once all of that is done you would hit save, and then you'll have access to the Avalanche network within your Metamask wallet. So once that is installed, you're going to want to buy some AVAX from Coinbase and send it over to your Metamask wallet. So I'm a big fan of using Coinbase Pro. They're cheaper than using the regular Coinbase, but the good thing is if you have a regular Coinbase account, you can use Coinbase Pro as well interchangeably, and Coinbase Pro offers much lower purchasing fees for buying coins. If you're constantly buying new coins and withdrawing money, it's a better option for you to be using the Pro version and not the regular Coinbase version. But rest assured, withdrawing money from either account is the same. All you would simply do is click on send and receive on the top right corner, choose the amount of Avalanche you would like to send, hit 1, and under the to address, go over to your Metamask wallet and copy the address that's found here and paste that right over here under the to address section. So it's the same method in Coinbase Pro, but navigate and hit withdraw, select Avalanche and crypto address. So under AVAX address, we're going to copy our Metamask wallet address, and always make sure you're on the Avalanche network. Copy this here and go ahead and paste that in. Use this address. And for amount, we're going to want to send 1 AVAX token. There is an associated gas fee. So a gas fee is essentially a network fee. Anytime you're sending any type of cryptocurrency over the network from point A to point B, there is an associated gas fee. This is inherent in all networks. You must pay a gas fee to transport your tokens. So the gas fee here is only 0.01 AVAX token, which is roughly 10 to 15 cents. And we're going to hit withdraw, and the process has begun. This would only take a couple of seconds. Great, and our new balance has been updated. Now we'll have a total of 2.56 Avalanche tokens available. Cool, and just remember, anytime you're sending coins over the network, you want to leave a little extra behind to cover gas fees, both on the Coinbase side, the exchange side, and recipient end, the Metamask wallet. You don't want to get stuck with a pending transaction because you did not have enough gas fees. Cool, the next step would be to connect the Metamask wallet to the Benqi website. And the website here is Benqi.5. And as you can see, they currently have over 2.5 billion liquidity locked in their protocol. And they have other products available on their platform, including lending and borrowing and derivatives. Cool, and what you're looking for is the liquid staking section. This is the product we're interested in. We're gonna hit launch app. And once we're here, obviously let's connect our MetaMask wallet before we proceed. So on the top right corner, hit connect wallet and select MetaMask. Go ahead and approve the connection on your MetaMask wallet. Cool, you're now connected. So our next step would be to deposit some Avalanche token into the pool. And remember, every Avalanche you deposit, you'll receive in return the sAVAX token, which is staked AVAX. This is your receipt of your staked position. So as you can see, I have 2.6 available Avalanche in my wallet, and the current staking rate is 7.2 APR. And keep in mind, if you ever wanted to unstake, there is a 15-day unbounding unstaking period. So just make sure you remember that if you ever wanted to pull out your money from Benqi, it takes about 2 weeks. Cool, so let's go ahead and stake one whole AVAX token, and in return, we'll receive our sAVAX. And you're gonna go ahead and click stake and confirm the transaction in your MetaMask. And the transaction is broadcasting. The confirmation was successful, so now we've successfully staked one whole AVAX, and you can confirm the transaction on the Snowtrace Explorer. And Snowtrace is the public ledger for the Avalanche network. Cool, close this out, and as you can see, my staked AVAX balance now, it's 0.9939. Cool, and one more thing, if we click on our MetaMask wallet under assets, you do see that there is no asset available for staked AVAX, so we're gonna have to add the sAVAX token to MetaMask. So you would simply navigate lower here and click on add sAVAX to MetaMask, and this would populate that asset within your wallet. Click on here, go ahead and add token. Now, if we scroll lower, do see that our sAVAX balance populates here, and that's 0.9939 sAVAX. So now the next step would be to provide liquidity to the staked AVAX and VAVAX pool in the Trader Joe platform. So providing liquidity here would give us 0.37% APR. So the website here is traderjoexyz.com, and make sure you connect your wallet first on the top right section. Click on this icon here and go ahead and click on the MetaMask wallet, and it should be an instantaneous connection. And from there, go ahead and navigate to the pool section and look for the staked AVAX pool. And so currently on here, there's a total amount of 159 million liquidity, total value locked. And the reward rate here is 0.39% in Joe token. So let's click inside here. So our next step would be to provide liquidity of equal parts staked AVAX and AVAX, so you do need an equal amount of regular Avalanche token in order for this pool to work. Any pool you contribute to must be a 50-50 equal distribution in dollar amounts. So if you're depositing one whole staked AVAX, on the other side of the pool, you will need another regular AVAX coin for this to work. So on here under the add section, you do see that I have a balance of sAVAX of 0.99. All you would simply do here is hit max, and it'll auto populate the equal amount of regular AVAX as well. So just to recap, we're depositing 0.99 staked AVAX and 0.99 regular AVAX. And you would do is go ahead and approve sAVAX first, confirm the transaction. Great, that was confirmed. You can view the transaction on the Snowtrace Explorer. And now the next step would be to click on supply and just verify this information is correct and confirm supply. Approve on MetaMask. Great, that was confirmed. Transaction was successful. And again, you can view it on Snowtrace on the public ledger. And before I forget, under the pool page, you do see your positions are populated on the bottom left corner. This is where you verify that your tokens are locked in place. So 0.97 of staked AVAX and 0.97 of wrapped AVAX. Cool, so for in turn providing liquidity, you did receive the LP token, which is the liquidity provider token. And this is your receipt for providing liquidity to that specific pool. So last lastly, our final step is to deposit or stake these LP tokens into the Avax staked Avax farm. This would be found under the farm page, and this would net you 7.26% APR. This is the third and final step of the liquid staking process. So in order to farm, we would go over to the farm page and locate the staked Avax pool. So we just scroll lower and here it is. So we're netting a total of 7.26% APR, and the rewards are distributed in both the Joe token and the Key token. Currently, there's over 159 million in liquidity provided to this farm. So let's click in here. And what you would simply do is under the stake section, go ahead and hit max, and your LP tokens are populated here, and go ahead and hit approve and confirm on the Metamask wallet. Great, the transaction was approved, and now we're finally staking our LP token. And again, you can always verify on the Snowtrace Explorer. Click on here. The status was successful. And one last thing, if you want to view your LP tokens in your MetaMask wallet, as you can see, I have 0.99 JLP available. What you would simply do on Snowtrace here is click on the JLP hyperlink here. This would bring you to another page, and where it says contract address here, you would copy this and go over to your MetaMask and go ahead and scroll lower and click on import tokens. And from here, you can paste this contract address. This would populate the JLP token for you under your assets section. But because I've previously added this, it will not let me add a duplicate token address. So we're gonna X out. But once you hit save and add that successfully, you can view your LP position here. Cool, so rewards are paid out once a day in both the Joe token and the Key token. And in order for you to claim the rewards, you would simply come here and hit harvest, and from there approve the harvest on your MetaMask. So lastly, what do you want to do with your rewards? You have various options here. You can either stake the Joe token under the stake page, or you can even swap the Joe token for other coins like Avalanche or USDC, whatever you'd like. So the first option would be to go over to the staking section. You would click on stake up here and click on sJoe, meaning stake Joe. And from here, you would simply hit on max and you can stake your Joe tokens. And the current reward rate for staking Joe is 24.31% APR. So that's one option for you in terms of reward. Another option would be to swap the Joe token for other coins. So back in Trader Joe, we would go over to the trade page and let's select Trader Joe. And once you have some Joe in your balance, you can swap it for some Avalanche. And from there, you can even cash this out back to your Coinbase. So that's one method of making rewards and sending it back to your Coinbase so you can cash out. Or you could even convert it to, say, some USDC and keep it as a stable coin. There's a lot of different ways you can get creative with your rewards. And lastly, you can always contribute more into the original pool. You can always continue adding more liquidity to this original pool we contributed to at the beginning, the staked Avax pool. So there are a number of ways you can compound your rewards and keep earning more on top of your coin. There's really no limit to your imagination of what you can do inside both Benqi and the Trader Joe platform. So just to recap, we deposited into the Benqi platform. That's netting us 7% APR. We provided liquidity to the staked Avax pool. That's earning us 0.37 APR. And lastly, we're staking our LP tokens, which is earning us 7.26 APR. Our grand total here is roughly 15% APR for liquid staking on the Avalanche token. And again, this is a much better option than using the regular Avalanche wallet, which requires 25 AVAX minimum. So I'm super bullish on the Avalanche token on top of using Benqi Finance and Trader Joe. In conjunction with one another, they're very powerful tools for you to start your journey in the world of DeFi. There's a reason why Avalanche is ranked number 10 in CoinMarketCap because of the real world utility cases. And if you wanted to keep up to date with all new features Benqi is launching, subscribe to their Twitter page at Benqi Finance, as well as Trader Joe at TraderJoe_XYZ, where you can keep up with all their latest network upgrades and incentives. So I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a question in the comment section. I'll be happy to respond. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.